Has being on the show changed your marriage at all?
If anything, it's made us stronger.
Has it?
Yeah. And we're really connected. I mean, I love this man through and through and through. And he's there. He's there as a great support. And obviously we go through life together. So all of the ups and downs he's there for. And he's, you know, he really, he gives me great advice, and he's such a rock.
You know, we've been together since we're kids, basically. And I really think it's important to let your partner grow and change and be themselves. It's hard because a lot of times people are married and they change and then they grow apart. But you know, if you kind of step back and let that person grow, and you can grow together and change and, you know, evolve together. So I think that's a big part of it. And also just choosing the right partner to begin with. So many people I know are already in couples therapy and they're not even married yet.
Right.
So, I mean, life throws you so many curveballs. You have to have a pretty clean slate to begin with, because a lot of things come your way, you know, dealing with your parents, you know, illnesses, or, you know, just even pregnancy and the hormones, you go through so much that you need to have a really solid foundation. So you got to pick the right partner. I like my husband and I are opposites. So I always said that if it wasn't for me, he would be dead. And if it wasn't for him, I would never take a chance in life. So it's finding that balance, but we have the same common goals, so that's why we work.
My husband is such a chill, easygoing guy, and he's still that person, but he's also full of wisdom and good advice, and he always has my back. Even when I do stupid things, he says, okay, well, you made a mistake, your mouth got in the way, you know, open mouth, insert foot, but this is how you should handle this now, or this is how you can fix it, or try to fix it. And he's good like that, but we have a stronger marriage. We had a lot of fun this year together, you'll see that. We enjoyed being on this show together and being a team and being there for each other.
Ours started on the show, so it's totally different for us. Our relationship is going great. You know. So you know, I think it would be different had we been together before we got on TV, and then, you know, but because, you know, we met through the show. That was one of my biggest blessings for being on this show. So yeah, we're good.
I mean, it's real and it's authentic and it sucks, and a lot of times, like, I just want to cover my eyes, but you know, when we started filming, it was just, we were just not in the best place in a marriage, and I think that's typical of marriages, especially long-term marriages with kids and stepkids, and I feel like there's a lot of ups and downs, and we were on a down, and he doesn't really particularly like filming, and so he kind of, you know, acts like he doesn't like filming, and it was hard. It was difficult. So yeah.
Would you say that he is different when the cameras are not around?
No, because he's himself. Okay. Like that's Shane. Like, he definitely, like, he is very, like, he just tells it like it is. I have to apologize for him sometimes when we go out to eat. I'm like, he's just kidding, because people don't get the dry humor, and I do, because I've been married to him for so long. But there's also a point where I feel like he crosses the line, and that was like a lot of the issues. Was, I get that you're witty and you're funny, but a lot of times it's not funny anymore. Like, it becomes mean, and that's really what we had to work on. And I think him being able to see himself was really, like, a good thing.
Has this changed your marriage at all?
I would say last year it did a little bit, but for the positive, because you know, when you've been married for a while, you get into, like, you'll go on a date and maybe you'll look at your phone, or, like, you just check out a little bit. When you're filming, you are very present. And so we realized, like, gosh, we really, like, need to be communicating. And especially now, like, my business is crazy. We have little kids, his business is crazy. I film Housewives. Like, we need to be a team, so, like, we are in constant communication. And, like, we're really, like, we've set our schedule so that, like, we have our bonding time, and, like, it was like that little, like, reminder, like, this is us, and we're a team, and it's important that, like, we band together.
What was your husband's reaction when you decided to do this?
You know, he was like, oh, he was like that, oh. He's like, I don't know about this, Kary, you know, you don't have a filter, you're gonna say all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, well, yeah. But, you know, I mean, I wanted to do it. It was like a good time for me. I've been doing, you know, I've had a jewelry line as a hobby, and I wanted to kind of maybe have a platform for that. So, you know, that's a big reason why I did it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the first few years of doing this show were very trying on my marriage, and I think it's because I was having a hard time adjusting. And then once I adjusted, he does not care what people think of him, which is such a gift for me because he never gets mad at me. But I feel like it was more that I needed to adjust and figure things out, but we're in a really good place, and I hope it stays that way because marriage is so hard.